Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. We're back at our happy place. Homegoods, are you ready? Let's shop. We haven't been to this location in like 3, maybe even 4 weeks. Look at the artwork at this location. Location numero dos, $70. It's so good. Look at the frame. It's it has like a little lip. That's what I was trying to show you. It's like a little lip there, you know, it's not smooth. And then look at this one. I like it, it's nice. I know it's a floral and whatnot, but even the frame, it's nice. It was also $70. I was excited to walk in here and see some good artwork, at least in my opinion, you know, because location numero uno, the artwork has not been hitting at all. This one is $100. Look at how pretty. I love it. So good. I am loving landscape artwork. You probably know that by now because 2 of the artworks that I purchased so far for the house have been the landscape ones. You probably have seen them in my short videos if you're following me on Instagram and even on TikTok, all the places, all the socials. How good is this one? So good. I love it. And then they have these fun ones. So they have this margarita one. This is the first one I saw. I was just like, oh, what is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
What's happening with these? But don't you worry, there's more. Then look at this. This one did not have a price, but I feel like it's around the $25, $30 range, you know? It's so good. This one right here, I really liked it. See if you can make out what it says there. I was trying to show it to you. It looks so cool. The fact that it's like rounded like that, love. $30. And someone purchased it. Someone did purchase it while I was in the store. I saw it in the shopping cart. I'm reporting live. $35 for these. How fun are these? If you have like a bar, or if one of these is your favorite drink, or just because, like, I don't even know. I just think that they did a good job with those, if that's your vibe, you know? Now this one is so good. $130. This is real wood. Like, it's like real, like it's not even like finished, I don't think. It's like unfinished wood. The canvas is super nice. I would have purchased this if it wasn't like so coastal, you know? If it wasn't like a beachy situation, even though the beach is my happy place. I love the beach. I am always willing to go to the beach. The beach is my friend. I love it. But that's not the vibe in my home, you know? So I wouldn't know where to put it. I don't, you know, it wasn't for me, but it's a very, very nice piece. Then I noticed that they did have a lot of nautical ones that I feel look pretty good. Like if you're into sailboats, any kind of nautical vibes, they have some good ones right now. This one is $60. This colorful one right here, you know, if that's your vibe, there's that one. But then I realized, why don't I just take this off and show you the entire thing? Like, what am I thinking? $40 for this one, if you like that. And then they have these other drink ones up there. Kind of like a different vibe than the other ones. I like those first ones that we looked at. I like those a lot. Like, I feel like they just look like kind of sophisticated, you know? Like a higher end vibe, if you will. $60 for the crystal lamp. I love the shade. That little lamp shade gets me every single time. That's another thing that they really have going on in the store is the lamps. Don't worry, we're gonna see more. But wait, there's more. Then of course there's this piece that I was like, what? How cool is this? I'm not sure how that would stay on that hook though. $60. A little woven seahorse. Yes, please. 130 for this lamp. It is ginormous. We've seen it before. It's a metal base. But then this one, 35. A little tiny baby. It is, for a lamp, this is a tiny baby. So good for, like, you know, your kitchen countertop, an area like that. Which, as I say that, I'm thinking, why didn't I purchase it? Because I'm not 100% happy with the one that I have now. Like, I want to have like a real, like, stone base. The one that I have is, you know, some kind of composite. Those woven lamps we just saw, so good. We have seen those before, but here they are again. And now these are 60. I feel like we've seen these before too, but I wasn't 100% sure. And they're cute, so I figured it's okay. We can look again. You know, that's what we're here for. Am I right? We're here to peruse, see all the things. Whether we like the items or not, it's just fun. It's fun. Like, did you see that one? It's just swinging around. I wasn't expecting it to do that at all. This one is 35. And can I tell you? They're like a medium size. They're heavy. I wasn't expecting them to be heavy. And I realized there's something in there. Like, there's like a stone or like a little slab of something inside of there that's making it heavy. Of course, cult classic Ralph Lauren lamps, $60. Always a vibe. Always good. These are new. I hadn't seen these before for 35. A little scalloped vibe, gold. These are very cute. I really, really like these. I was trying to figure out, like, how do you turn it on? Where's the switch? How do we do it? And there it is. It's on the cord. That one down there, at this point, is a cult classic. And I kind of have my eye on it. I keep trying to debate whether, you know, I want it or not. I don't want it right now because I don't want to necessarily put black on black. We've had this discussion, remember? Look at this black and white. You know what it's giving. Mackenzie Child, which I can't believe I just remembered because every single time that I want to reference Mackenzie Child, I forget the name. I forget. This one is tall and I like it. I really, really like it. Now here is what's happening with the mirrors. Like I told you, this store has a lot of lamps. I think we have even more to see. Hi guys, there I am, outfit of the day. The Birkenstocks, of course, always and forever. I can't do anything else. I put up my little dress a little bit so you could see that I had shorts on because I don't want you to think that I'm out here in the streets with a tiny baby dress. Can you imagine? I'm not out here with a tiny baby dress without some biker shorts underneath. The biker shorts are definitely on. The little dress, though, is from H&M in the usual Coach vlogging bag. Oh, and my little cap is actually from the Target Kate Spade collection that came out a few months ago. And it says champagne and french fries, or french fries and champagne. One way or the other, that's what it says. $300 for this mirror. I wanted you to see that it has like the details at the bottom. Very, very good mirrors. The artwork, the mirrors, the lamps. This store is doing it when it comes to those items. $300 for this one. It does not swivel. I wasn't sure if we've seen it before yet again. So, you know, everything just like blends together when it comes to certain items. This piece right here, I was like, ooh, this is nice. And you see how dark the color is, but it's not black. It's $700, a nice size sideboard, which is an item that I need. I actually need two. Like, I'm on the lookout for two more sideboards. Then there's this one, which I thought was nice. Not necessarily for me, but I do like the color. It is damaged down there at the bottom. I also noticed that they're making these more and more like soft close, which is nice. Once in a while, we might see one that it's not soft close and it just slams closed. but for the most part, they are soft close. Here are these chairs again, $130. I'm pretty sure we saw these before, but here they are restocked at this location. I thought this sofa looked interesting, and then look, you have to be so careful. $400. You got to be very careful because now this is like the second item we see that is damaged. So I'm sure you know that about Homegoods, even TJ Maxx, Marshalls, like you kind of have to pay close attention. I know that I do because I know the situation, you know, like sometimes that's the reason why they're there. A lot of these items are here and at a lower price point than their original price. And it's because there is some type of defect. It might not be anything that you could see or notice, but then there's ones like those two that we just saw, the sideboard and that sofa, that is like, you know, right in your face, plain as day, you know, like just right there, completely damaged and what have you. But of course the baskets were not fully giving, but of course we had to look and see what was happening there. Look at these, $13. They smell good. They're Martha Stewart, our girl, and then the vessel. I mean, that little tiny baby vessel, so good, so good. I was in shock of how little this section has changed since we haven't been here in like 3 weeks. $15 for this piece is very pretty. This one is also nice. $25. But there really wasn't a lot. Like usually this section is where I spend most of my time, I feel sometimes, you know? Which is nice to like have a different, you know, for it to spread the wealth and for there to be other things happening in a good way in the store. But here are the decorative boxes. Look at those. Like we saw these the last time we were here. Those oval ones back there. I was in shock that they were still there, literal, in the same spot we left them. Like nobody has even moved them. They're still in the same spot. So there you have it. But then of course, look at this. You want to exercise? Like the gorilla exercising? Where are we gonna put it? Let me know. Where in the house are we putting the gorilla lifting weights? Let me know. $60 for this piece. I love this. I am looking for a bowl like this. I love the size of like all the little bowls going all the way around. I love the size of the bowl itself. But I wasn't sold on it. Like I'm not sure what it's made of. Like that's the part I didn't like. The design is cool, but I don't know that it was real stone. I don't think it is. And so that deterred me from getting it. But I have been on the lookout. And so I shall continue. I also don't know that I want it in that bright white either. I think I want the black one. I was trying to show you with that tray that the bottom one was broken. So again, be careful. Here's some of the silver items. I thought that this butterfly was the most interesting thing on this display. Like, how cute is that? If you're into silver, they definitely have a lot of silver items right now. And then there's this little piece. I love these little handles. Like, look at those handles. $30. Very nice. And then there's like a matching tray. You can put it to match, as my mother would say. $30. Except that these really actually do match. They do go together. Usually when my mother says you can put it to match, it's because her theory is, even if it doesn't match, who cares? Do whatever you want. You put it to match. If you want to wear it, wear it. These trays are really cute. $15 for the small one. I used to be really into this look. Like this was my vibe at one point. $17 for this one. It has little feet. It's not my vibe anymore, but I still like it. I think it's so pretty. Look at this. The handles, the earrings, as I like to call them, the color, the size. So good. Now the pillows. This store is just really good now that I think about it. I mean, I've always known it since the first time I stepped in here, but yeah, as we're walking through, it's just like, if you think about it, like this store just is really doing it. Look at this one. How good is this? I was like, what is that? Like mohair? Is that what that's called? They're $50, so they're not cheap. Did I get it? No, cow hair? What is that? Velvet? What are these called? What? And it's a choppy chop pillow. You know, I love a choppy chop pillow. The colors are also really good. I just thought that those throw pillows were really nice. And they have 2 of them, so that's always nice to get the pair. Then if you're more into the gray, here's this one, or even like florals. That's one thing. I do love a floral. I try to act like I don't. Or not act like it, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I try to be like, stop it with the florals. Like, it's okay. Like, everything doesn't have to have a floral print on it. It's $35. Also a choppy chop pillow. And it's a nice size too. Very soft. But the florals always get me. I always revert back to like, yeah, it's my vibe. I like it. $25 for this one. I like this print. I'm not into the oranges though. You already know. Now the green, yes. Also seems to be choppy chop. I couldn't really choppy chop the way I like to. It's $25, but you could tell that one is soft. It definitely is a choppy chop. Because look at how stuffed these pillows are. Like, it's a frenzy in here. They have like 3 aisles of just throw pillows, let me tell you. This one is nice. It's giving texture, neutral colors, a little stripe vibe, $25. A little roly-poly never hurt anyone, $17. I don't know about that color. It is green, but it's not my green. A tassel. I'm always into a tassel. Even though I find myself not necessarily gravitating towards tassels as much as I used to. Look at this tiny baby. $20. How good is this tiny baby? So good. Love. And then this one. This is like the other one we saw before. Except that this is a better color. Or at least for me it is. That dark brown. That deep dark brown. With a little bit of green, and then there's a mug for $10. So good. The store was busy, y'all. The store was busy, as you can tell. Like, there's multiple times where I couldn't avoid like having people in the background. I think these were salt and pepper shakers, but I'm not 100% sure. I feel like they're tiny baby vessels. But usually when they're like in a little box like that, they're salt and pepper shakers. I couldn't tell, like the tag didn't necessarily say. It just said pottery, and that's what led me to think like, okay, I don't think that they're salt and pepper shakers. And then there's these guys. There's mom, there's dad, and then tiny baby. $50, even though this is not really that much of a tiny baby. That's just baby. Do you see this? 2 tags. One is 50, one is 40. I contemplated getting it because I think that's what I want to do for Halloween. I think I want to throw in a touch of ghosts. Like, I think that might be my Halloween vibe this year. I mean, there's always going to be like a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin situation here and there. That's always my vibe. How fun is this pillow? I thought this was so cute. $20 with the glittery and the drinks and whatnot. But yeah. I'm thinking I'll throw like a couple of like Halloween themed pillows, like the little ghosts on the sofa, a wreath, and maybe a couple of other things like on the kitchen counter or something like that. And like, of course, like on a sideboard, probably the one that's right by my kitchen, because I can't seem to find the sideboards that I love just yet. And I'm okay with that. I'm taking my time. This pillow I thought was so cute with the cats. Reminded me of little Margot. Look at this ghost one. $30. I did think that some of these pillows were a little bit like overpriced. Like I was like, what is happening? $30 for that one? Like I expected that one to be like 20, 25 maybe. A lot of neutrals. Some of this we've seen already, so that's why I didn't get like too into it. 35. Usually when there's a 2-pack, that's what they are. They're usually like $30 to $35 when it's a 2-pack. And then I saw this. I was like, oh my gosh, there's even more. $50. So that 3-pack, oh my gosh, dropped it. I'm dropping things. I mean, like I said, it's so squished together, barely on the shelf. It's a frenzy out here. $30, pink ghosts. This is so cute. Look at that stem. Look at that stem, $15. That one is thin and long. Just saying. Boo Crew right here. See what I mean? Like one of these maybe on the sofa. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!